welcome back, my beautiful Phoenix tribe. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Toké, and it is so lovely to have you here today. We're looking at Hidden in Plain Sight, which I'm thinking of starting a series because honestly, this topic is so juicy, it can branch off to anything basically. But today we're looking at Hidden in Plain Sight in terms of what energy is blocking you when it comes to you stepping into your highest potential, stepping into your calling, stepping into your highest timeline, okay? This is a topic that has been like marinating in my aura for at least a month now, okay? I've been moving and I'm finally settled down to be able to bring this and interact with you guys. And I miss you guys all so much. This reading is inspired by the full moon in mysterious Scorpio, okay? So yeah, pun intended, we're looking at what's hidden, and what's hidden shall come to light. So therefore, I have lighters here for you to pick from, okay? The design of the lighters, whatever it is, I'll bring it up close to you, of course. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. The lighter was sitting next to me. I was like, okay, yeah, well, there you go. We're going to use the lighters. So, and I also have here some cards that I will be opening up together with you because I don't even know what exactly is under those. So once I open them, you can further take your time to pause the video to pick, whichever card is calling to you the most. Keep in mind that yes, sometimes you might be drawn to multiple cards. That is perfectly fine, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope, yeah, everything is blossoming and blooming for you as we're moving into spring season, okay? I hope you're feeling that bountiful energy, that energy that's calling you to come out, to be seen, okay? To be out in the spotlight, to shine. All right, enough shenanigans. We're going to get into this reading. You can tell how excited I am, but I'm going to calm down now. Okay, let's go. So, group 1, group 2, group 3, of course. We're going to start right here. Ooh, we have the Judge for group number 1. Okay, this is what that looks like. We have the Judge with the number 14, okay? The number 14, the Judge. This is going to be very interesting because there is a fish eye kind of on here, and then there's also a fish eye on here. Can you see this? And this is your lighter. I love this. I really love this. Okay, that's your lighter. It looks like there's a portal. There's also an eye, and there's stairs that you can go into the portal, so yes. Okay, we're gonna keep this right here. For my group number 2 this here, we have the Vision. Okay, all right, okay, we have the Vision with the number 54 there, okay? The Vision, that's very, very interesting because we're actually looking at what's hidden in plain sight, which means something is blocking your vision. So vision is blocking your vision. We'll get to it, okay? And then the lighter that goes with that is this beautiful flower right here. Reminds me of spring. Okay, that's the lighter that goes with that. And then for my group number 3 here, we have, let's see what we have for you. Wow, okay. We have Gnosis. Okay. Group number 3, we have Gnosis for you. And this is what that looks like. I really hope you can actually see this. Okay, good, you can. Okay. Gnosis for my group number 3. All right, and the lighter for that is this one right here. I'm going to bring it up closely, and it's a lion. Oh, it's very interesting. It's a colorful lion, and it kind of matches the colors on your cards. So yeah, I really like this, okay? All right, the head of a lion for my group number 3. So please, please, please take your time, take the time to sink your energy into this reading. That way you are intuitively picking a pile that is meant for you. And once you're done picking your pile or piles, I will be seeing you in your reading. Do not forget to also interact with this video as it really helps me a lot, but it also helps me sink into your energy. Okay, so thank you in advance for that. Hello there, my beautiful group number 1. Welcome to your reading where we are taking a look at what is hidden in plain sight for you in terms of of what is blocking you from really stepping into your highest timeline, your highest potential, your fullest potential, okay? So the card that you've been drawn to is the Judge, all right? So we have the Judge here. We also have some pre-shuffled cards. Let me show you here real quickly. We have some pre-shuffled cards. I should actually keep this here with me. Okay. Okay. All right. And then we'll save this one for later with some, okay? So immediately, actually, I want to put this to the top. Let's see this here. You were also drawn to my lighter that has the portal and also an eyeball here, which is it's very interesting. I really love this. Like, this is ethereal. It's, you know, it's kind of, it gives you this eerie feeling of like something watching you, right? Something watching you, but also there's a door. There's something that you are supposed to walk up to and step into. There's something that you have to see in order to be able to maybe open this door even, okay? So, and it's interesting to me also that we have an eye here as well as the hands, okay? And the skeleton, the skull. The skull is very interesting too, because when it comes to skull, we're talking about bones, we're talking about eternity, right? And I'm also thinking of magic too, like the, you know, just having a skull. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So for my group number ones here, I feel like what is hidden in plain sight for you is choice. Like, you knowing the choices that you have to make in order to step into where you are called to step into. I feel like you may be attached to some people, places, or habits, right, that are hindering you from your better judgment kind of thing, okay? Your better judgment here. And I feel like you're being told that you have the choice here. It's like you're being reminded that you have the choice to be able to give back, okay, the things that you've previously, you know, acquired, accumulated, that has now suppressed your own better judgment that we were talking about, right? And giving that back, sending it away, or identifying those things that you do need to get rid of so that you can step into your highest potential. You're definitely being called here to be the judge and the jury over your own life, okay? Not allowing any external factors to be dictating where you're headed, how you want to express yourself, and how you, you know, identify yourself even, or yeah, exactly, because your journey is your journey. Your journey is very it's intrinsic to, you know, you understanding your own individuality as well. So realistically here, you're being asked to look at the choices, okay? Looking at the choices that have been blocking you, okay? Choices that maybe you don't even want to make. Because, you know, sometimes when we realize, okay, sometimes we have subconscious attachments that we don't even know about. And then once those subconscious attachments become conscious, when it's, you know, impress itself in our reality, because what happens is things are not going to go our way because we're acting out of alignment, right? So we're going to be asked to re-identify the things that we want to keep, you know, indulging in, right? And essentially it kind of makes you look, because you have to also summon the courage. Once you're aware of these things, you also now have to summon the courage to consciously cut these things. And I feel like it takes a toll on the ego, or, you know, the mind, or the aspect of you that's just like, that was blinded to. Exactly. So that aspect of you too might also be mourning it, which is why maybe it's keeping you comfortable, or it's keeping you in this space where you have to, you know, not do too much, or just be in your own comfort zone here, right? So yes, get out of your comfort zone is what I'm hearing. Get out of your comfort zone, make the choices that needs to be made in order for you to come into alignment with where you know you are called to go to, okay? With where you know you're called to go to. Because this has to do with your knowing. There's something here that you may be avoiding, and that's causing you a blockage here. Do not avoid this any longer, because it's in your best interest to not avoid this, basically, is what I'm getting, okay? It's time for you to really look at things for how they are and for you to call it quits where you need to call it quits, okay? And yeah, like, just understand that it only gets better. The more you come into alignment, the more of yourself you're revealing, or you're, opening up to, too. That's how I feel. It's like you're going to be opening up to different experience that will show you a different facet or refract a different aspect of light that's within you, by the way. Okay, because here we see that polarity of light and dark here. And essentially, I really feel like you have to be neutral at some things, okay? You can't, there's neutrality here. You're being called to be neutral and to really, yeah, like, keep your blindfold on and cut everything that you need to cut. Do not let your emotions blind you, okay? Do not let your emotions cloud your judgments, okay? So let's see. This one right here, this right here is meant to show me, astrology wise, what is being blocked. And this also is what will be activated once you get rid of this energetic blockage, okay? After you've dealt with this blockage, this is what you're opening up to, okay? Or this is what this is blocking, if you will. So let's see here. Interesting. We have vision. Okay, we have Sun in Pisces. Sun in Pisces, exactly. There's something that you're meant to see from a very high perspective, okay? From a very high perspective. And this thing also, because Pisces is the house of our undoing. It's the house where we go back to, and it's also the house of the two fishes that's swimming, back and forth. It's like they never really stop each other, but they're definitely in each other's presence. This also goes back to that polarity that we were talking about, that duality that we were talking about, that are meant to be there in order for us to come into center, into balance, into neutrality again. Where you see why you have to make these choices, and where you see where you've held yourself back, where you see where you've, literally just being comfortable and you never really put yourself out there or something here, okay? So the Sun definitely in Pisces. And I feel like this also has to do with your creativity. It has to do with your creativity and your spirituality. Your spirituality here. Okay, because this is a 12th house. This is a final house, okay? And it's like you've come a long way. You have come a long way, and now is the time for you to make those choices, okay? To undo, okay? To undo the things that has been done, if you will. And the things that has been done that is not in alignment with where you're headed. This is why it feels like there's been a blockage. It's because you're not making the choices, or you're not seeing something here that you are supposed to see, okay? Because I really feel like you've seen it. I feel like you know. I feel like you definitely know. I mean, duh, this is why it's hidden in plain sight. But here's me calling you out, or me, the external party, the third, kind of showing you, like, okay, confirming you, if you will, confirming what it is that you've been feeling. But this definitely has to do with the visions also that you've been getting. It has to do with your dreams as well. I feel like your dreams, your subconscious is very, very active, and it's been getting your attention to say, hey, these are things that we've been doing subconsciously that we need to stop doing. We need to be aware of what we're doing. We need to consciously and intentionally move. Okay, move from a place of intention now. Let's see what this is here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We have Akashic records, exactly. Okay. Yes, and yes. Okay. We have Akashic records. We have clearing old stories. We have releasing past lives. We have freedom. Hell yeah. Freedom, exactly. Doesn't it feel like when you get to Pisces and you really go to that high perspective, right? Doesn't it feel free for you? It's like a bird, exactly. It's like you're a bird, you're flying high, and you see all the choices that you've made. You're like, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made that one. And this really has to do with you being honest, fair, and just. At the place that matters the most, which is your inner world, okay? Because if you're going to lie to you, why wouldn't your reality lie to you, okay? Like, that's really how it works here. It has to do from your matching your inner world with your external world. I feel like that's what you're going through. I feel like that's where you're headed, where you really look at yourself and you clear out the old stories, past stories. And this is why I love Scorpio too, because that is Scorpio. Scorpio is that house of what's hidden, right? And it reveals to you what's hidden so that you can transform. So, because the deeper that you dig deeper into your own being, and you come into oneness with your own being, and you're able to release stories that are outdated, stories that are not even yours, that you may have even previously picked up on through what is in your external reality, right? And this frees you from any narrative that does not belong to you. This frees you to rewrite your own stories. This frees you to clear old stories and rewrite new ones. And look, shop, window shop. Do whatever you gotta do. Like, what do you want to see in this new beginning? What do you want to see? And Akashic Records here is very important, because I feel like you will be doing some studying, or with the book here, you will be learning about different aspects of yourself that really furthers and promotes freedom for you. Freedom in expression, freedom in who you are, freedom in expression, this vision, whatever vision that you've been given, or vision of this new life that you want to have, or this new, this highest timeline that you're stepping into, what it looks like. I absolutely love your reading. You're stepping into something beautiful, something wholesome, something just I'm here for it. Okay, this feels like an eclipse. It feels like it feels like maybe the eclipse had something to do with this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna tap into tarot here. We're also using the Light Seer tarot deck. There's a lot about light that wanted to keep coming up here. So while I was preparing for this reading, so that was very funny for me, because it's like, okay, pun intended. I know we're looking at hidden in plain sight. So yeah, let there be light. Okay, how are you being called to do this? Okay, I didn't even formulate a question yet. That already came out. How are you being called to work with this blockage? Okay, yep, exactly. Okay. How are you being called to free yourself from this energy that is blocking you? Okay. All right, so we have here, are you the type of person that just goes, does, just, I feel like you're the type of person that's really, you're busy. I mean, look at a judge, okay? Who is a judge? Like, that means, like, you have, like, how do they say this thing? They say, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Okay, yes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And I really feel like you're someone who is high ranking, or like you have responsibility, you have big responsibility on your shoulders, which is why it's even more important for you to be able to release. Okay, release, because it feels to me like you may it really feels to me that you're someone who is in charge of helping people, but then you also carry those people's problems on you. So this is why you're being called to, like, send away some things, or reevaluate what you really think is yours and what's not yours, so you can simply release it. Okay, because with the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like your day-to-day world is very, very busy, right? And they want you to come into alignment with your day-to-day world, so that you're not depleted. Exactly. It's like coming into alignment with how you're juggling life. Yeah, how you're juggling life. And I feel like things are going to be a lot more smoother for you now, to where it feels like you're doing this, you're not even stressed, you're multitasking, but you're also clearly and intentionally juggling these things. Okay, and it's like a well-oiled machine once you finish this blockage, because you will know exactly, like, there will be little to no confusion in sight for you, because you will know exactly what you're picking and why you're picking it. And I feel like at the end of it all, you will get to this energy, this queen status, okay, of seeing how far you've worked, so that you can now enjoy the things that you've worked so hard for. Queen of Pentacles, you're building your own garden. Yeah, you're nurturing your own garden, you're watering your own garden. Okay, you're not just working for other people or putting other people before you anymore. No. Oh, okay, this definitely feels like a people-pleasing energy for me, to where you don't take care of yourself, you don't put yourself first, because you have so much responsibilities maybe. And this is where that's changing. I feel like you putting yourself in, putting yourself last has been that blockage for you, okay? It's definitely been a blockage for you. And now the spotlight is on you. You're being asked to really, really stretch your stuff. Is that how they say it? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, that's exactly what I'm seeing. And with her, you know, she sits and everything that she, okay. I really love the Queen of Pentacles because she really grows things, by the way. Like, she has a green thumb, okay? She grows things and she sits exactly where she is, knowing exactly what to do, and with little to no mental worrying or like just no clouds in sight of her sky at all. Everything is green, like money green, okay? And I feel like money definitely is coming in for you with Queen of Pentacles here. Pentacles deal with material things, so you will be definitely acquiring, okay? Like, if you've been feeling financially stuck, I feel like this blockage, when you focus on yourself, when you shine the light on yourself and you're watering your own self to grow, so does every single thing that you lay your hands on, okay? So motivate, amen. Every single thing that you're laying your hands on will start to grow because you are taking care of yourself. You are watering the vision, okay? You are watering this vision that has been seeded within you, by the way, and you're bringing it to light, okay? And now we know that Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't worry if you get confused, or don't worry if you need to rest. They're actually highlighting rest for you, okay? Rest in your nest, okay? Put yourself back together if you need to. I feel like you've really gone through a hell of a journey here with Pisces being the last sign, okay? You've come a very, 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 very long way, okay, to identifying these old stories. And you know, it's like, it's not easy knowing, like, it's not easy making the subconscious come conscious, because it's something that's been so ingrained in us. It's a habit, you know, it's a paradigm, it's a programming that has been so ingrained in you. And mind you, this is a general reading, so I don't exactly know, you know, how it would fit for everyone here. But yeah, I feel like this pile, definitely we're being called to really release old paradigms, to really release and to make better judgment, to make better choices too, because truth has been shown to you, okay? And you cannot deny the truths that have been shown to you, all right? And I feel like, especially when it comes to you really taking care of yourself, calling truce, okay? Everything that has really stressed you out, they're calling you to call truce and to really see them here. I feel like there was some heightened, super intense heightened emotions that you weren't able to really deal with here. Scorpio is coming out again. 7 of Cups of Scorpio. It's like halls of mirrors. You don't know. It's like you've been given the chance to see a lot of things, or to see your potential and where you could fit into, or something like that, or like what choices you want to make. I feel like remember I was talking about window shopping? This feels like that window shopping, you know? And I feel like you've done the job to really like decide, okay, what's good for me? What is in my highest good? Exactly. This is that work that you're doing here. And you finally get there. You finally make that choice that really empowers you, and that really like helps you call in your highest timeline. Okay. That helps you make that quantum leap, if you will. Okay. So I'm very excited for this. Yes. Yeah. Rome was not built in a day. Knight of Pentacles. Like, even hopping off the horse that's taking you to work. Like, hopping off, strolling, taking another detour. You know, just really, like, yeah, really take care of yourself here. Really trust your own judgment here. Okay? And I also feel like you cutting off things, and once that reverberates back into your reality, where you're like, okay, yeah, I made the right choice, you will start to trust yourself even more in cutting away and moving away from the things that no longer serves you, okay? That thing will not be tricky to you anymore. You will see clearly, like, okay, this is not for me anymore, and I don't know, like, why am I even allowing you in my beautiful space? Like, no more. Goodbye. Thank you. Yeah, look, we have the Devil. Why the Devil at the top of your deck reversed? So again, really breaking from the things that you actually have tied yourself to, okay? And you think that it now holds power over you. It is a lie. It doesn't. You previously gave your power to it. You can collect and reclaim your own power back, okay? This is what the Devil says. And it really shows you that, okay, I do have the power. I do have the wherewithal. I do have the willpower, okay? And I have to strengthen my willpower to be able to see these things and really, like, be honest and, you know, really love myself enough to cut myself away from these things. All right. Whew, okay. You know what's, yeah, that's really cute. I like that we have 2, 4, and 7. 24/7, all day, every day. That's interesting. I don't know what that means, but yeah. 247, all day, every day. Okay. So let's go ahead in here and see. We're going to see here. This is guidance from your angels and ancestors, okay? Let's see what they say. Hermit. We have the Hermit, exactly. There is going to be a lot of hermit work. When it comes to releasing past lives, releasing these old stories, and reclaiming your freedom, hell yeah. Hermit, retreat and recharge, just like the Four of Swords here. And we notice this is in reverse, which means that you're not really tapping into this, you know, retreating and recharge. So you're really being called to retreat and recharge from all the, from just all the mental work that maybe you've been doing, or the subconscious work that you've been doing. And yeah, I love this. So let me go ahead and see. I want to see here. I would love to see what affirmation cards you're being called to hone in on today, okay? Let's see. The Hermit. I really feel like, yeah, you're definitely probably going to a Hermit stage. Where I was also going to say sage. I don't know why. But yeah. You know, yeah, I think I think maybe you're even tapping into your inner sage, exactly, so that you can clearly see the things that are blocking you, okay? And you can free yourself away from these things. Free your soul, free your mind. Oh, that song. Free your mind, the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Okay. All right, retreat and recharge, simple as that. And it's, you know, it's not really simple for some people to retreat and recharge. I know for myself, okay? Judging from, like, my mind is always going sometimes. So, yeah, I can definitely use some of that. So we're going to see here. Let's see what your guides, okay? 1, 2, okay. I love how I have to look at this to make sure it's not... Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. This one says, this is very interesting. I like this. And with other people being in here, with 3 people being in here, I'm called to think that, yes, that this has to do with you and your relationship to others and your relationship to everything around you, okay? And this one here says, we are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. We're all sisters and reflect the divine in one another, exactly. And it's very interesting because I really feel like the way that you connect to others, okay, is through connecting to yourself first. It's you first. It's like how you connect with yourself is also how you're going to treat other people around you. And if you're treating yourself, if you're watering your own garden, then you're going to meet others who are watering their own garden, so that we're not all depleting. Okay, we're not depleting each other to kind of water ourselves or to take from one another. Okay. All right. Okay, here we also have, I have to cover this one though. I have to cover this one. This one here says, when I let others shine, I shine too. When I let others shine, I shine too. Exactly. So I also feel like if you're dealing with any envy or that energy, I'm not saying you per se, but like if you keep finding it in your reality or in your bubble, I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like with this one, definitely it's like no, I don't want what anyone has. I only want what's mine. Okay, like don't want what other people have. Right? And don't look at other people's timing. Don't be like, oh, this person got to the, you know, got to have their career or got to get married around this time or blah, 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 blah. And then you're talking yourself down saying, well, what's wrong with me and this thing. And, you know, I don't know if you're doing that, but it's like, if you are doing that, you want to watch out for that. Okay. Shine. let others shine, be happy for other people. That breeds your own blessings as well, because you're like, wow, because you see what's possible through others. It's like, it's almost inspiring. Instead of us being envious of ourselves, we should be inspired with each other and being like, wow, okay, because I've seen that this is possible in reality, in physicality, then I know for sure that me too, when it's my turn, it's gonna get here, you know? So there's no worry. There's absolutely no worry in sight for me, you know? I feel like that's exactly what that's saying. But yes, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I know this is kind of short, maybe not, but yes, I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that it brought you some clarity, comfort, or confirmation. And please let me know in the comments, okay, what resonated for you. Also, don't forget to interact with this channel by liking, commenting, or sharing with people you feel will benefit from this video, as it really helps me, okay? Helps me a lot, and so I would love for you to help me help you and help others. All right, let's just all, yeah. And thank you so much for being here, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello there, my beautiful group number 2. Welcome to your reading, where we're taking a look at what is hidden in plain sight when it comes to an energetic blockage that is stopping you from stepping into your highest potential, your highest timeline, your fullest potential. Okay, so I hope you're doing well wherever you are. You were drawn here to the vision, okay, the card of the vision, as well as my beautiful lighter here that is a flower, which reminds me of spring. It reminds me of blooming, right? Blossoming. I feel like you're definitely in your bloom blossoming era, and that's where we're really trying to shine the light on, okay? On you fully blossoming. All right, so we have the vision. The vision. It's very interesting, because when this one came out, I was like, wait, like, you know, I feel like there's a tricky energy here for sure, okay? Because with the vision, it's like your vision should be clear, right? And, you know, what's hidden in plain sight should be seen immediately, right? It's like you should be able to put your hand on it, but it also is tied into your vision here. So it's almost making me feel like maybe you're not interpreting something right, or there's a double look or a double take that you have to look at something here. It's like looking at things from very many different perspectives, because what's up is also down, what's down is also up for this, you know, what's on the left is also on the right, what's on the right is on the left here. It's like there's an energy here that's the same, but it's coming out in different places or something like that, and it may be confusing you. So this is mysterious to me, very mysterious. For my other group, the group that I was coming from, it was easy for me to spot immediately. So I feel like for you too, this is kind of a riddle, but we'll figure it out. We also have the number 54 here, which I should point out comes out to the number 9. When we're looking at number 9 is the hermit, okay? The hermit. The hermit is coming to mind. Okay, this is interesting. The hermit is coming to mind, and I'm also being drawn to like the inner, the core. Okay, the core of something here. There's a core. The core of something here, and really doing the hermit work, the inner work, the deeper work, the shadow work to really get to the bottom of this is what will help you release this blockage. Oh yeah, I should explain to you what these other cards here are. This one here shows us astrologically, you know, what may be blocked, and this is also showing us what's activated after you clear out this blockage, or after you know, decide to do something with this, basically. Like, or this is what is being blocked, okay? Like, this energy is what's wanting to come to the forefront for you, but it's being blocked because there's something that we can't see within this vision, right? So very interesting. What else am I seeing here? So yes, number 9 is also, yeah, a number of regeneration, a number of independence, and a number of, like, the witch, you know, like the cat has 9 lives here, and the owls. Like, there's something so wise about this energy too. There's something so wise about you that I feel like is being blocked. I feel like this is highly spiritual. It definitely feels like that to me. And when I saw this card too, I'm thinking of the pilgrim, or the pilgrimage, of really, like, you know, devoting your time, your energy to this vision that God has shown you, that spirit has shown you here. There's something. It feels like you're on a mission as well, okay? Or maybe is this about your mission, okay? What is your vision? You know, what have you been shown? What has been showing itself to you repeatedly that's kind of in plain sight that you can't even see? Okay, I'm dying to know what these cards are now. Oh, optimism. Sagittarius. Okay, so we have moon in Sagittarius with optimism. And it's interesting that I mentioned the pilgrim, because when it comes to Sagittarius, and I said this is spiritual as well, and I feel like Sagittarius is that 9th house of the Buddha. It's like philosophy. It's like, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yep. Okay, interesting. Now, number 9 is coming out again. Okay, I really like this. I really, really like this. Okay, this is about, I feel like, your philosophy through life, or your philosophy of life, or your even your spirituality. You know, this feels like your spirituality to me. And learning, the things that you're learning, okay? The mysteries of life, maybe, that you're also learning. Oh, okay. Have you seen too much? Okay. They're showing me a vision, pun intended. They're showing me a vision of someone who kind of like looked into the abyss and you found it staring back at you, okay? Or it's like you looked into something, you opened the veil, and it kind of feels like that's what's blocking you now. It's like you don't know what to do with all the things that you found. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like you don't know what to do with the things that you found, you know, the answers that you found, because I think you're definitely the kind of person that asks, okay? You know the kind of questions to ask for the veil to reveal itself to you, that kind of thing, okay? Because exactly, as above and below, that's also coming to my mind. It's like you're in between worlds also, and it feels to me like you're stuck in your tracks, because you kind of find yourself in a place where it's very foreign to you. You follow the road less traveled, and it's like, wow, you almost don't even know what to do with it. And I almost feel like maybe your psychic energy is, you're being more aware of your psychic energy, and you're, you know, yeah, and you're using that. And I feel like you're picking up on things where you don't even know what to do with it. Okay, but well, here we are. We have optimism. You're asked to be optimistic, to actually make light of these things that you're finding, and to not take it so. Okay, I say this very gently. Okay, it's not like don't take it so seriously, but also bring more light energy into it. You know, bring fun energy into it. Like, try to play with these things, because with the cherub there, yeah. It's like, it's kind of luring you. It's luring you to where you want to be headed, or to where your highest potential is too, okay? The vision. This is good. This kind of feels good. Okay, I think that's what it is. Let's see what this one says. Oh my God. Yes. We have Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. You are rising up. Like I said, it is luring you to exactly where you want to go, because the thing is, like I said, you ask the questions. Did you not expect to get answers? Okay, don't stop in your tracks now. Don't stop now, okay? Keep going with this. I really like this. We're looking at the Merkaba activation. When it comes to it, and I like that this is spaced out, because oftentimes when you see that word, you think it's all together, and they each mean very different things. Ka is the soul, Ba is the vehicle, I feel like. So this is like your soul's vehicle, your light body activation, yeah. And this is deeply spiritual. This is definitely very spiritual. It also has to do with your heart, which is why they're asking you to be more optimistic, to be playful with this energy, because that inner child wants, like, it's intertwined. This energy is, okay, well, it's coming to me now. Okay. It's like I'm seeing the higher self and the inner child, okay, hello and hello, and they're working together, they're playing together. It's like the inner child, though, is that heart area. It's like inviting you to come out, your head, you know. It's like the game of head and heart, I feel like, too. It's like trying to follow what's rational, but in this realm, I'm sorry, nothing is going to make sense to you. You know, it's not going to make sense to you. It's not going to be rational. It's not going to be logic, okay? It's not going to be logic to you in this realm of the vision, okay? In this realm of the subconscious. And yeah, I think that's what's perplexing you, maybe. And I absolutely recognize myself in this. This is why I'm laughing so hard, you know. And I feel like there's definitely a lot of light energy around this, because it's kind of like, listen, I want to show you who you are on a very, very deeper soul level, okay? And it's like you're going back to your original form before you accumulated, and you know, before you were conditioned, before you were programmed, before all these things. You're going back to your original state. Like I love this energy, because that's what happens with the Merkaba. It's union of the involution and evolution of an individual, of the soul. You know, it's like, it's very intrinsic. It's like the creator and the okay, this energy is giving me the creator and its creation. It's like if someone were to write a book, right? And then that book becomes almost so real. Like it becomes, you know, a huge part of your life that you don't even know where the book ends and where your life begins, because everything now kind of seems intertwined. Like you're living in your own book kind of thing. Or like, it's like those characters, you've lived and breathed them, and they've become such a huge part of you to where, okay, yeah, it's where you get lost in your own creation, that kind of thing, and you forget that you're the creator. Does that make sense? But that's kind of what I'm getting here. So I feel like you're really going back to your original state, your original form here, and really aligning with your higher self and, you know, your human side, okay? The spiritual side and the human side coming together, I feel like really coming together and being at the center here, being balanced here, to where you can even teach others what it is that you've learned through your own ascension. I feel like you're definitely a teacher. You're learning so much through yourself and externally, through your inner world and your outer world. Wow, you're learning so much, and this is the gift. This is the gift, okay? I feel like your blockage, yeah, may be you know, this lack of optimism here, you know, really feeling at home within what you're finding, and not letting it like throw you for a loop too much, okay? Because I get it. I know. Like when it comes to things that we can't really see, when it comes to things that are beyond the veil, like it's, you know, yeah, it can be scary. It can be jarring on the conscious, you know, it can be jarring on your ego mind here, because it only knows one way. Like it's been taught and programmed and conditioned to think, okay, like to only see the physicality here, you know. It's been really conditioned to believe in that. So when you're opening up to your spiritual sides and you're feeling things, you're literally feeling information like coming into your energy field, it's jarring. Like it's like, wait, did someone feel that drop in temperature? Like did you feel that? Like, wait, what is happening? You know, it really tugs on your consciousness. So I get it, but you know what, enough talk. Let's see here. This is why you're blooming, babe. Like this is why you are blooming to your full totality of just immense light, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up, period. Okay, and you better be optimistic while you're doing that. So what I want to do for you is we're gonna tap into tarot, and we're gonna allow tarot to reveal to us how you're being called to work with this. Okay, hidden in plain sight. Okay, what did I need to know? How can this work with this energy? And oh my god, speaking of working with this, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Ace of Wands at the bottom of your deck. And then we have Temperance. Okay. Yup, Temperance. Really trying different things. Exactly. Like literally going with the flow. Go with the flow. Yup, go with the flow. Do not be stuck. Go with the flow. You will find flow. You will find it. You will find it. Attuned to the flow. You will find it. Okay. Don't be stuck in your tracks when you uncover something that is maybe jarring to you, or that just, you know, it's because it's still new. It's new. It's new. This is something new that you're working with. It's new to your consciousness. And I really feel like you are rewiring your neural pathways. You're opening up. You're expanding. Yes, that's so beautiful. You are definitely expanding your consciousness, okay? And I feel like you're opening up different neural pathways that is bringing an influx of light to light up, you know, the parts that were maybe dormant that you're now reconnecting with, or you're, you know, refamiliarizing yourself with, because you already knew all of this, okay? You already knew all of this. You knew that you were coming here to unlock and unearth this light body that you can't really see, but you can definitely feel, okay? So yeah. And this will trickle down into your reality. You will know. It will trickle down to your reality because your energy field becomes so... it's like, it becomes like very luminous in essence. Like people will see you, they'll be like, wow, you are glowing. And it's because you're authentically showing up as who you are. You're authentically like expressing yourself. You're authentically being yourself, and you've forgiven yourself. You're forgiving people. You're forgiving, like, because guess what? You see the back, front, all sides of it all. And you're like, wait, you know, there was no way that that person could have hurt me. That means I hurt me. So I forgive that person, and I forgive myself, and I forgive, you know, it's just really like unconditional love here that I feel like you're really tapping into. That's what this vision is showing you. It doesn't mean to keep you blocked. It just wants you to be able to like flow with it, you know, see how you can, you know, change your mind about something here. See how you can change your perception. See how you can expand your perception here. See how you can work with yourself, different aspects of yourself, you know, past versions of yourself too that you may need to forgive, or you may need to, you know, yeah, just, or maybe you need to hug a past version of yourself that was so hurt, you know, because now time has passed, and now you're able to give yourself that love that you were seeking from externally. You know, that you were so seeking, that really ripped you to shreds here, okay? I love the threes coming in here, because this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting, like, you're manifesting optimism. You're manifesting, like, seeing the good of, like, seeing the good in everyone, seeing the good in everything, even though they show you something different. But because you know your own core, so you know their core too. You know them to be unconditional love and light. You know yourself to be that. So then you can see that even when someone's showing you something different, even when they're reflecting a shadow aspect of themselves, you know yourself to be light, so you can perceive that light in that person as well. Six of Pentacles, exactly. It's like giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving it freely, giving and receiving. That love, like there's a lot of pentacles here too, so I feel like you're gonna be doing some real work, like some like, you know, you're definitely gonna be doing some work. I feel like your work, oh okay, wait, maybe your work also has to do with you helping others really rise up to their highest potential, to the fullest potential, okay? Maybe that's also why you get stuck in your tracks, because you're like, okay, you're trying to still identify ways that you can show up for yourself, and in a way that you're not depleting yourself, but you're showing up for others as well. You know, in a way that's not ripping you to shreds. I like this because it's balanced. I know, you're so cute, okay? Page of Cups. I like this. I really like this. And that's the inner child that I kept picking up on. It's like your fantasy world, your imagination is brimming and blooming, okay, with so many ideas. But it's almost like you don't even believe if these ideas are real, if they're just a fantasy. But that's why, like, being optimistic will be helpful for you, because you can identify, like, okay, is this... like, you know, don't just shoot down all of the ideas that you're having in your imagination. Don't just shoot them all down. Like, play with them, play with them. You never know where this is taking you. You don't know. And if you don't try, how will you know? How will you know if you don't try? So really working with this vision, do not get stuck in your tracks at all, because these things are being shown to you for a reason. And it's not just for it to collect dust, okay? It is not just for it to collect dust. It's for you to see, what can you do with this? We are here to manifest after all. So like, go ahead and do it, you know? Like, go ahead and do it. Manifest your highest timeline. Manifest the craziest dream. Manifest the, you know, craziest experience that you can. Because you have the power to. Because there's nothing else stopping you from here on out. Okay? I feel like that's what this blockage maybe has been trying to reveal to you. Is that you have actually overcome this. I feel like. I really feel like that. You know, I feel like you've overcome this. And I feel like maybe things in the past, okay? Things that has transpired in the past, things that has been hurtful in the past, you know, are kind of replaying themselves in your mind and blocking this vision of what you've already seen that you can manifest. But because you have a past experience that wasn't too, you know, that wasn't in your favor, maybe, it's like it keeps you hesitant to move forward with what it is that you know to be true. Okay? I hope that kind of makes sense. I just forgot how I started, but yeah. I feel like I'm being called to stop it there. So we're going to see here. We're going to see through your other cards, okay, what you need to know. So this is guidance from your angels and ancestors, okay? This is the angels and ancestors of the deck. Let's see what this says. No way. No freaking way. Look at this. Unleash the wild within. Exactly. There is an absolutely primal, innate energy that is wanting to flow through you, okay? And it wants you to do this with optimism, okay? It wants you to play with it. Wants you, like, it really just wants to show you yourself, I feel like. I truly feel like it really wants to show you, like, okay, remember those ideas you were having that you were like, wow, well, that would be crazy if that happened, right? Wait, what? Like, I have psychic gifts, or like, wait, what? Like, I have, you know, I can pick up on things telepathically. What? It's like, yeah, those things are real. Not everything, okay? Not everything is just a fantasy. And I feel like that's what this is coming to show you. It's really coming to validate you. It's really coming in to validate you, this energy, okay? It's really coming to validate you and to tell you you were right all along about all the things that you've been picking, about all the things that you've been seeing. That vision that you've been picking up on, you were right, okay? You were right. And we're sorry that you were hurt. We're very sorry that, you know, yes, experiences played out and it just wasn't the best, but we're sorry. Okay, I keep picking up on that. I keep hearing this sorry. Like, you've been vindicated. You've been vindicated. Sorry. So don't. It's like, I truly feel like you've gotten out of something that was supposed to, you know how they say what doesn't kill you make you stronger? There was an experience here that was a blockage, but it made you stronger. So please don't fall into the cycle of reliving this thing over and over and over again. That's all I can say about that. You're coming to totality and alignment of who you are on all parts, okay? Up and down, above and below, okay? As above, so below. Like, that's really reigning true for you in this reality, okay? Because that's where the conjoint and the alignment is coming from as well. Okay, so she-wolf, unleash the wild within you, yes. And I feel like this is highly your intuitive energy. This is your psychic energy for sure. You know, the she-wolf, I'm thinking of the divine feminine. I'm thinking of, yeah, like that passive energy that has just been sitting or that has been dormant. It's like something here is awakened within you and it wants to flow through you, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Just get into flow, get into alignment. And if you want, like, you know, maybe sway, maybe, you know, if you feel like there's been energy, your muscle has been rigid, or if you feel like your body is rigid, I feel like you're really being called to also sway, to move, to dance, to just, you know, release, allow for energy to just move through you, okay? You don't even have to know where exactly it's going, and don't worry about, like, knowing exactly, you know, just follow instinct. And instinct will not always make sense to you. It will not always be rational. It will not always be logical. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. Let's see affirmation cards for you, my loves. Oh, no, I can't show that. Oh, okay. Honestly, that was important. Okay, that was important the way it fell, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I will just read this to you. It says, I forgive and let go with love and ease. And it felt right on here. And I feel like that's the thing. I feel like maybe you're holding on to an experience that's just really ripping your heart to shred. And that's what's also blocking you. Okay, so welcome a release. Welcome forgiveness. Okay, because I forgive and let go with loving ease. That's very important for you. Oh, that's very important. Okay. Bloom. You're in your blooming season, okay? And nothing is going to stop that. Okay. Yep. I like that. Oh, look. I said that. I literally just said that. Movement awakens my creative spirit. Yes, dance. I really like that because I'm really feeling that energy of movement. I really feel like I want to dance right now. And see me, I love dancing, okay? If there's one thing I will do in life, it's dance, all right? I will dance. Dance. Okay. Anyway, so yes. We've identified the number 9 here. 9 is also the 9th house of Sagittarius, right? So we have 9. 54 came down to 9. We also have another 9 showing up, number 27, which goes down to 9. So 999, you might be seeing that. And that's really just inviting you to step up into your, like, step up your game, level up. Like, level up season is here, okay? So movement awakens my creative spirit. I really love that. Move, dance, do whatever you gotta do, you know? Like, dance like no one's watching, even if someone's watching. Who cares? Okay, so I love this. This has a number 11 on it, okay? 1111, make a wish. My dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. Remember I was talking about your fantasy world? Not all of this is a fantasy. There are some things that can be made tangible, okay? So bring them forth. Bring them forth and show them how it's done, okay? Show people how this is done, because I really feel like you're an inspiration to everyone around you, and you have really amazing, like, wise insights to impart on the world around you, okay? So true resilience, I really feel like, yes, like, yeah. My dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible, right underneath your Page of Cups. Exactly. You know, yes. Okay, all right, my loves, this is all that I'm seeing for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, comfort, and confirmation, okay? If you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to interact with the video by liking, commenting, or sharing with people you feel would benefit, as it also really helps me out a lot. So help me help you here, okay? And help me help others. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello there, my group number 3. Welcome to your reading, where we are taking a look at what is hidden in plain sight when it comes to an energetic blockage and what is stopping you from stepping into your highest potential and your highest timeline, okay? So you've chosen here gnosis, okay? Gnosis. I love gnosis. Anything. And it's like, you know, this is kind of positive because, okay, anyway, we'll get into that later. But yes, you are drawn here to gnosis, and I love the colors of gnosis. I love that there's a rainbow, because it, you know, that means it aligns with all the colors, you know. And also here I'm seeing the bird just roaming free, going around and round, kind of like going through different cycles, okay? So maybe cycles is what's keeping you blocked. Maybe okay, this one here is kind of mysterious, okay? It's kind of mysterious. So give me a second, please. And you were also drawn here to my, the lion lighter. And I like that also this one has so many colors, like different colors. And different colors is making me think of different perspective, like understanding things from different perspective, and knowing that many things can be true, you know, even when they mean opposites, they might be true too. That kind of energy, you know. And I feel like this energy, whoever, like whoever's drawn to this pile is drawn to the truth. Is drawn to truth, core truth, actual truth, absolute truths, you know, and finding those truths, like revealing the mysteries, you know, behind those truths. And it's interesting that this is coming up in a blockage though, because why is it blocking you is what I'm thinking. Why is this a blockage? Okay, you're kind of similar to another pile here that I said, I feel like you know too much and you don't know what to do with it, maybe. That's kind of how, because gnosis literally means knowing, like knowing truth, like knowing deep truths, right? And it's said that even people that are drawn to gnosis are mystics. They're drawn to esoteric studies and they're drawn to, you know, really understanding the mysteries of life. And I feel like maybe that's why you may feel blocked sometimes, because you find different truths that are kind of similar, or you're just like, okay, wait. Like, I feel like you're refracting or you're understanding things from very many different perspectives, and maybe you're bamboozled by just how, yeah, by the things that you're finding. And again, with not knowing what to do with it, that's really where I keep getting drawn to. And I love, okay, for your pile also, you got 2 cards when it comes to the gateway of activation of light. So it can mean 2 things. So we're going to look at that. And this also here is showing us the astrology behind what may be blocked for you, okay? And this is like, after you figure out what is blocked, this is where you're headed, kind of thing. This is what's going to be activated once you deal with this blockage, okay? So gnosis, we already know that what you're dealing with here, what's blocked, it has to do with knowledge. It has to do with you acquiring knowledge. And this is not knowledge that is found in books. This is knowledge that is found within experience. So I feel like your reality or your experiences is very intrinsic to finding wisdom, or finding mysteries, or connecting the dots, connecting the mysteries here. And maybe it feels like a riddle to you, and that's why you feel like, okay, you're stopping your tracks because you don't know what to do, or you know, there's something here where it feels like you don't know, but you do know, you know. I feel like you think you don't know, but this is like saying no. That's why you're blocking yourself, because you do know deeper. You do know, look left. Okay, if you've already looked left, then look right. Okay, then okay, maybe go back to look left again. Now that you've looked at right, maybe right kind of would show you what you were missing in the first place with left. That kind of energy. You know, it's like, just keep working it, because you will find the answers. The answers are there and they're within you. And if you keep looking within, you will keep finding the answers. You know, so something like that. Because when it comes to the lion, that's Leo. That's the, you know, it's about shining too. It's about really shining. It's about you really, you know, allowing yourself to be seen. Exactly. Allowing yourself to be seen, allowing your inner light to be seen. And this energy too is also very loyal. This is a very loyal energy too. And it has pride, you know, pride. Like the good kind of pride, okay? And it feels big too, like what it is, this unique knowledge or knowing or wisdom that you have within you, it feels big. It feels like it makes you the king of the jungle here, because lions are the king of the jungle, you know? And it's a very masculine energy. Well, duh, intellect. Intellect is masculine. Creativity is feminine. So I feel like there's an intellectual knowledge that you're opening up to, or there's something intellectual that is highly intellectual, by the way, okay? Like, this has to do with the mind. It feels like it has to do with the mind, and maybe a blockage in the mind is coming to light now, all right? So, yeah, that was a lot, but yes. Also, I do want to read quickly to you. You're the only part that I wanted to read to. Let me read Gnosis to you here. Gnosis here says, innermost knowing mystic truths. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. Okay. And this says, when light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions, when dark, over intellectualizing and literalizing and asking others, right? Because why ask others what you already know to be true? I find that we do that when we want external validation. You know, it's like you want external validation. You want someone to kind of, you know, put their own energy on what it is that you've known, that you've picked up on, so they can co-validate you. And it's like, why do we do that? It's almost like we second guess ourselves when true knowing has opened up itself to us. And maybe that's where your blockage is. That actually was helpful for me. Thank you. That's what I'm picking up on. It's like, you know, you are the king and queen of knowing. And it's like, maybe you often seek external validations to kind of it's a kind of a codependency, maybe, you know, that energy of codependence. It's like, instead of you to be free and to make your choices, it's like you get crippled when you have to make independent choices, or when you have to make independent choices, maybe, you know. And it's like, this is kind of saying that's where you block yourself, is when you seek validation from the external, when you already know something to be true, when you are the keeper of gnosis, you are the guardian of gnosis. Okay, so let's see what this says. Assertion, you are the guardian of gnosis. Number one, this is Sun in Aries. Exactly. So this is very fire, masculine energy. I love it. Yes, this is inner knowing. This is your intellect. Your intellect is like, I don't want to say begging to be seen, but it's like, yes, claim me, claim your intellect, claim me, and say, yes, I back you. You know, I feel like this has to do with your intuition also. Your intuition is coming to the forefront here to say, fight for me. You know, when I give you a sprinkle of something, use it. Don't ask others whether or not you want to use it. No, use it for your own good. Use it. Because, you know, these kind of things, they're intrinsic to who we are. And this is also how you find out about who you are, is by following the breadcrumb trails that your intuition is guiding you towards. Even though it makes no sense maybe just yet, even though, you know, you have to maybe travel further along, or travel further, you know, we never know. But I feel like you're really getting to the point here where you are going to be asserting your inner knowing, and that's going to come first, no matter what relationships you have with others. You know your true inner knowing, you know what's going on, and that's what you're going to follow. That's the area that's going to be more assertive now. And I think that's what was once blocked, is that assertion. It's like really being like, yep, I'm number one. And I'm not trying to pull you down and say, okay, you're not number one. But for me, I know I'm number one. Okay, I know I'm number one. It doesn't make me say, oh, I'm better than you, I'm bigger than you. No, if you think I'm better than you, that is on you. That was your free will that you've chosen to do that, okay? But for me and my willpower, it's number one. I love that energy. Like, it's a very sassy energy. Like, I don't know where that came from, but I really like it. Like, it's a very ballsy energy too, because it's kind of like, yeah, like, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm feeling. I know what I'm picking up on, okay? And I'm not going to let my physical reality here lie to me or tell me that I didn't pick up on what I just picked up on. That kind of thing. So really asserting yourself here, Aries. And you know, when we're dealing with Aries, we are in Aries season. We're moving away from it, but yes, we are in Aries season, and we had the eclipse in the Aries season. And I feel like it really this feels eclipsey. Okay, very interesting. This kind of, I mean, it feels eclipsey. It feels like the moon, you know, the lights and stuff. Okay, but yes, maybe I'm reaching. Okay. I feel like I'm doing it now. Okay, do you second guess yourself a lot? Because that has been blocking you, okay? Stop second guessing yourself. You already know. If something is shown to you, that's how the intuition works. If it's like, it's very subtle. It's very subtle. So you have to attune yourself and learn discernment to be able to pick up on the subtle changes or the subtle information that your intuition is passing to you. And we're looking at number 1 again. Okay, yes. Aries has to do with the head. The head is the crown. It is the king. It's very interesting that the only part of the lion that's showing here is also the head. So something with your head. I feel like your crown is opening up, and you know, you second guessing yourself is what blocks your crown. It blocks your inner true knowing, okay? Your God-given knowing, okay? So let's see here what's activated once you start, like, once you get rid of this blockage. I love that there was 2. So let's see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Ah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Venusian Galactic Soul. Wait, no. This says, sorry, it says, Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. And there's a lot of energy emitting. There's a lot of light emitting from this. You can literally feel it. I feel like I can almost kind of scoop. Okay, what about this one? Inner Earth. See, we're talking about inner knowing, and inner earth came out. And look at this. It says base chakra, strength and security, laying foundation. Okay. Strength and security, laying foundation. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. You're on a very deep journey of self-love, because I think that's why you've had to second guess yourself a lot. It's like, you know, it has to do with love. It always goes down to love. It always goes back to love. But yes, I really feel like you're healing, okay? You're healing your base chakra, moving from survival mode, or moving from a place where you have to be like fight or flight energy. That's what's not, this no longer serves you, okay? And you know this. You know this. So it's about acting on this, knowing that you're working to heal your base chakra, okay? To heal your base chakra and lay foundations that will stand the test of time. Laying foundations that would stand the test of time. Laying foundations in which your faith is rooted, okay? In which your inner knowing is rooted, okay? In faith. And knowing that your faith is immovable, just like the mountain. That's that energy I'm getting here. It's like really, really backing yourself. They want you to extremely back yourself, because you hold wisdom, you hold knowing, you hold the feeling of what inner knowing means, you know, because it's a feeling, it's a gut instinct, right? And this is why there has to be healing within your base chakra. That was why there was maybe blockages. It's because you because you know, the base chakra, the root chakra, it's really how we experience our reality. It's really how we experience our reality. It's what gives us like, okay, do I want to keep being resilient, or like, am I rooted enough? Am I anchored? What am I anchored in even? You know, these are the questions. Like, what am I anchored in that's really giving me the boost that I need? Or is it disempowering me? And if it's disempowering me, if it's making me second guess, and if it's me second guessing myself and it's disempowering me, that's what I need to cut away. That's what's blocking me. That's what I need to move away from. Why do I second guess myself? What part of myself have I not embraced? What part of myself have I, you know, not really connected with? Because, you know, I'm ashamed, because, like, you know, we never know. There's very many different feelings, you know? And I feel like that's what you're being asked to look at. That's exactly what's hidden in plain sight for you. It's like, what are you anchored in? And you're anchored in knowing. So this should be like, that's where you should make all your decisions from. This is where your discernment comes from. This is where your discernment comes from. It's that inner knowing. It's your crown. And it's crazy how the crown and the root are kind of coming together, because I feel like there's this straight channeling that wants to open up. It wants to open up. It's almost like the wheels of your chakra. They want to like, they want to turn in the right way, or like they want to, you know, they want to move in the way that is in alignment with your inner knowing. So we're going to tap into tarot here. We're going to tap into tarot. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see how you can work with this through tarot. Answer the call. What is the call? What is the call? Answer the call. And you know the call is your inner knowing. It's time to shine. It's time to... Also, if you're the type that has been playing small, okay, please stop. It's time to stop. That is blocking you. That is blocking your blessings. It's blocking the experiences that wants to come in for you in order to connect with others like you, okay? And people that are actually going to follow in your footsteps as well, that are going to be authentic in their being because they see you being authentic in your own being, okay? Because that's why it's time to shine. It's time to shine your light. It's time to shine your inner light that you've been dimming if you have been doing so, okay? If you've been dimming your own light to fit into places that are actually bigger, okay? That are actually just, that you're bigger than, exactly. Places that will not even fit you at all because it's a box and this is a circle. And we want to keep moving, we want to keep flowing, we want to keep evolving, okay? So no more to that. We're getting rid of that blockage. Do not play small, exactly. And who is Aries? Aries, like, come on, you've met Aries people, okay? It's like, once they know they want something, they're going after it, and there's nothing. They're going after it aggressively, okay? They're going after it aggressively, and there's nothing that will stop them. There's nothing that will stop them inside. And they might fall, but they will pick themselves back up and they will get back on that horse and they will keep moving. And they will keep going and they will keep fighting. And that is one thing I really admire about Aries people here. No matter how hard-headed and stubborn they are sometimes and how feisty they are. But it's needed. It is needed because this kind of inner knowing, that's the kind of aggression that needs to protect it and preserve it. Because otherwise, things in front of you here will lie to you and tell you, no, you're wrong. You know, it will try to displace you from this inner knowing. So I feel like that's what this is coming in to say, like, no, we're going to be assertive, okay? In the places that you mean to say no, in the places that you've been saying yes where you want to say no, we're going to start saying no. In the places that you've been saying no where you do want to say yes, we're going to start saying yes so that we can be in alignment. Okay, let's tap into tarot. Let's see how you're being called to do this. How you're being called to break out of this blockage. Yep, King of Pentacles. I love that masculine energy is still coming out. Like, it's something that's so soft, but also because, you know, intuition is feminine. It's like inner knowing. It's like, yeah, the high priestess energy. But the magician is the masculine energy of it all that actually puts it into action, okay? So you can know these things and still not even acting on it. And I feel like that's maybe another blockage. You can know things, but you don't even act on them. Okay. Okay, the question is coming to mind. What do you know and what do you believe? Because those are two different things. You can know something and believe otherwise. So what do you know to be true, and what are you even believing in? Okay, so rewiring that if you need to. Did I call her out? All right, I did call her out, I guess. Inner knowing, we said it. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous because this is exactly what I was picking up on. And okay, there's extra cards that just keeps coming out for you, and I love it because listen and see, this is another energy. That cycle is coming again. A circle, like circle. There's never a straight line. there's no straight line in the universe. There's no straight line in anything, right? There's nothing linear. Everything will come back around, because it keeps asking you to be assertive. It keeps asking you, like, this is your chance, this is your chance, this is your chance. And I feel like you're getting another chance here to really be assertive about the things that you know to be true, and to act on them, and to do these things, and to seed, because there's a beautiful idea or an opportunity that you will get to be able to seed something that's physical, okay, that will then bring returns for you, like this King of Pentacles. It's like, you know, also you are a feeler. Duh, we talked about inner knowing being something that you feel, like you just feel it, okay? You feel it. You feel truth on a very, very, very deep and intrinsic level. It's almost visceral for you. It's very visceral for you. Like, if you feel something, truth can... okay, I'm getting the vibe that you're maybe the type that... the way that your psychic energy works, because this is, yeah, like, we've established, okay, that you are a mystic, okay? We know this. And with the High Priestess coming, she's coming in as a double confirmation. Like, yup. And, you know, I'm getting the vibe that if you pick up on an information, if you pick up on if someone's lying, I think maybe your stomach might start to hurt, or maybe your knee might start to just throb or something. Like, something in your body will tell you, like, okay, there's an information that we've received that we do not like at all. We got to get out of here, or we got to just, you know, abort, alert, something. That's the energy I'm getting from you. And it's funny because I have one of those. Like, if I'm in a place that I like, literally, I'm not supposed to be there, or like my energy just doesn't like it, like, I will feel like I have to go use the restroom, and or something like that. It's very funny. And I think that's your intuition asserting itself to you, because it's like, listen, like, this time you have to listen to me, so I will make something happen within the body, you know, to where you have to get up and move and get out of where you are, because you got to listen to me. I like it. That's discernment, because that's what the Queen of Cups is. Like, I really love it. She's making me look at my bowl too. Okay, interesting. But yes, the Queen of Cups, like the Queen of Cups, that's another Scorpio energy. That's a Scorpio energy that's coming in. We also have the King of Pentacles. So we see that energy of, you know, that masculine energy and that feminine energy, and them coming together as counterparts. You know, even though they're in different suits, it's still coming together. It's like maybe they have strong suits in Cups, and the Kings have stronger suit in Pentacles. But anyway, this is what I'm feeling for you. You are a feeler, okay? And it's important for you to really, really dive into your feeling and to understand what you're feeling, instead of burying your feelings. Please do not do that, okay? You will just keep blocking yourself. Like, I feel like you not listening to yourself is the biggest way for you to self-sabotage, okay? Because you actually pick up on the truth behind every information that comes into your field through the Queen of Cups, and through your emotions and through your intuition, because those are two different things too, you know? Intuition is not emotional at all. It's not. Like, it's literal knowing, literal discernment, okay? And it's like, this is the truth, I don't care how you feel about it, kind of thing, all right? So you have to be able to separate your emotions and your intuition, because she's a feeler. She feels things, and I feel like with her, she has to learn to process her emotions so that it doesn't blind her intuition, right? And the King of Pentacles comes in a way where it's like, kind of bigging yourself up, being like, listen, I know that if I make this move, it's going to pay, like, you know, this is the move I know I need to make to get to my highest potential, and I'm going to make that move. That's why it's red also, because red, that's that energy, that's that power of, you know, action, if you will. It's action. It's, yeah, it's action, and it's Mars energy too. I feel like it's that energy that keeps you active. That's like, okay, we're gonna go do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, so that we can seed whatever this is, this opportunity that we've picked up on. We're seeding it, and yeah, that's why he's happy. He's happy. He's got his loyal friends. He's got loyal people around him. He's really sitting at the table where he really belongs, you know. And he's seeing other people, even though yes, the King of Pentacles is alone, but it's like where he's at, he's sure he's supposed to be there. Okay, he's like, no, I was put here, this is my table, I will sit on this table, and no one is going to tell me differently, because I know my highest potential, I know my fullest potential, I know what I'm working with. Okay, I know what I'm working with, and I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to get to where I know I'm going to get to. Right? So why am I going to worry? Why am I going to be perplexed? Why am I going to, like, even if things don't go out my way at first, even if there's maybe a detour, a left that I have to make or something, right? I will welcome that, because I trust my inner knowing. I already know, like, you know, this is, again, a knowing that's kind of a feeling, but you have to act it out. You're acting it out to see how it plays out, to see what you've already felt. That's what I'm getting here. And I love this energy. It's so beautiful. It's very reassuring. And I think that's what it's trying to tell you. It's trying to align you so that you can, like, reassure yourself about your inner knowing. You second guessing yourself, second guessing your moves is what keeps you blocked. And you don't need validation from others. I feel like you're the type, again, to walk a different path. You're the type to walk the road that's less traveled, okay? You are a trendsetter. You don't follow the trends, okay? You do not follow the trends at all. And your high priestess, she swears by it, because she's like, yup, she swears by it. And this card, I love the high priestess here, because she's closing her eyes, but you can see the eyeballs there. It's kind of transparent. So you can see that actually, even though her eyes is closed, her senses, everything around her is open. And you know, it's important for us to close our eyes sometimes, because it really heightens our other senses, because we really rely heavily on the eyes, on the things that we can pick up on. And sometimes we can miss things, because guess what? This is a reading that has to do with hidden in plain sight. So voila. I love this. Okay, yeah, like my group number 3 is I really enjoyed your reading. There's a lot of puns in this one. I like it. I really like this reading. So yeah, feel your feelings, okay? Feel your feelings, okay? Ride the wave. Do not drown. Do not let the wave ride you, okay? Ride the wave. Ride the wave. I promise. You are someone who has depth, and it's very, like, that depth. Not a lot of people are shallow. Like, there's a lot of people that are shallow, and I'm telling you, I feel like small talk does not get you at all. You're like, listen, you enjoy tapping into this gnosis aspect of things. You enjoy tapping into the mysteries. You enjoy tapping into different healing modalities that we've never heard of, or that has been, you know, ancient modalities, you know. And I feel like you can tell, you can just feel things on a very, very deep level. You can feel the depth of things, right? Yeah, wow. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, we're focusing here on your Ace of Pentacles, your King of Pentacles, and yeah, you're trusting yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in your inner knowing. Trust in the vision that God has given you, because it's not lying, okay? And take a break when you need to take a break. Keep your eye on the prize, but take a break when you need to take a break. Take a break when you need to take a break, okay? All right. Like, I feel like this depth that you have, it's coming back here to say, listen, there's this energy here that's like, listen, even if I allow people into my depth, they will drown, because they don't even know what they will do with my depth. Like, I can't even, you know, I feel like you handpick, there's select few people who you will share this, you know, aspect of yourself to, who you will open that aspect of yourself to, right? Because again, you feel things and you see things on a very deep level, okay? You perceive things even that people cannot pick up with their eyes, okay? You are the queen of that, I promise. Like, your inner, yeah, you can definitely do that. I love that. Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, also we have here some, why am I blanking out now? I'm blanking out. Oh yeah, we have messages from your angels and ancestors, okay? This is the angel and ancestors oracle card. So let's see the advice that they have for you. And you got 2, by the way. So yeah. Ooh, I like this one. Hunter. We have Hunter with track down your fears and desires. Exactly. Very scorpionic energy. Very, very scorpionic. Track down your fears and your desires. Okay, I would like to point out there is, I don't know if you can, there's different markings on here. This is very like, yeah, I love this. It's very tribal, you know, there's some marks on there. I really like this. But what I'm being drawn to is the Triskelion at the top of the head here. I don't know if you can see it. And, you know, when we look at the is it Triskelion or Triskelion? I don't know. It reminds of the cycles of life, death, and rebirth, and how that's never ending, you know? It's never ending. And I feel like that's what I meant to say with this cycle also from the beginning. It's like that cycle, you're just going to keep going. It's going to keep going. It's a cycle of evolution, and it's never ending. So, you know, don't let anything bother you too much, because you will get the chance for you to see it from a different perspective. You'll get a chance for you to, you know, again, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, and you will see the aspect of it that's making you stronger. Okay. So we also have here, I love it, the eagle. This is that, like, it feels, yeah. Oh, look. Okay, birds might be your spirit guides. You know, yeah, I like that. Birds, freedom, air, mind, exactly. Air, mind, intellect, you know, really freeing and expanding your intellect here. And not letting your emotions cloud you, I feel like. Because again, this Queen of Cups, she can feel things. And yeah, it's like, it's also about her just not getting lost in her own depth and the things, in how she can feel things so strongly, you know. So yeah, see from a higher perspective with the eagle here. See things from a higher perspective. See from a higher perspective what you're being advised to do. And yeah, track your fears. Track your fears and your desires. I feel like that's where she also gets the one up, the Queen of Cups. It's because she feels her feelings, okay? Because she feels her feelings and she doesn't suppress her feelings. She's able to understand, like, okay, is this a fear? Fine, come up. Let's talk. Why are you here? What are you blocking me from? What do we need to do? How do we need to get you out of here? Like that kind of thing, like being, you know, a friend to your fears, you know, like being like, okay, let me help you out, because it's like having to compartmentalize. Like, listen, let me help you out so you can come and go and be on your merry way, because you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be in my realm, okay? Because this is a realm of possibilities, endless possibilities that fears cannot lord over, okay? So I need you to move out of my way, kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, having that conversation with yourself, being your own friend, being your own mother, being your own sister, doing the, you know, being the thing that you've been seeking, okay, basically, and your desires. All right, so last thing I would love to do for you is we're going to tap into your affirmation cards here. We're going to see what you need to know, what can help you, okay? And some of these I do have to look at them first because there's some nudity on them. So let's see. I felt that one. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Quick, fast, and easy. I love it. So conscious eating nourishes me. So paying attention to what you're feeding yourself, because what you're feeding yourself is, yeah, I mean, we know this, right? And this is not just food. This goes to the things that you are watching, the things that you're looking at, like everything that you're feeding your soul, okay? Paying attention to that, because conscious eating will nourish you instead of depleting you. If you're being intentional about the things that you are bringing into your field, then it nourishes you, okay? And you're able to kind of suss out what needs to be gone so you can, you know, good riddance kind of thing. Okay. All right, what did this one say? Oh, I love this one too. Yeah, like I said, you carry, like, you feel things very deeply, and you know, emotions and traumatic experiences are also stored in our body, and proper rest helps me feel and look my best, okay? So making sure you really get the rest, get a massage. I love massages, okay? Get massage, get, you know, anything that can just help you get into a relaxed position. Chamomile tea is coming to mind also. I love chamomile. So good. But yes, proper rest helps me look and feel my best. Because for you, I really feel like even when you're not talking or when you're not actively doing something, you're doing something on the internal level, okay? You are definitely doing something on your inner level. I know that for a fact. Even if we're not doing something physically, you're doing, like, you're working, you're, you know, you're getting rid of old paradigms, you're restructuring your neural pathways, you're, you know, yeah. So being careful, and yeah, making sure you get the proper rest. Okay, without further ado, I'm gonna go. This is all that I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that it provided to you some clarity, some comfort, and confirmation. If you did enjoy this reading, don't forget to interact with the video by liking, commenting, or sharing with people you feel will benefit from this video, as it also helps me and helps this channel grow and reach others that are in need. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.